Over the past 25 years, the Masters tournament at Augusta National has produced some of the most well-known competitive collapses in modern golf. Sunday leads have evaporated. Defending champions have failed in the opening round. Hall of Fame players have missed putts from inside 3 feet. The following 6 moments are the most prominent of those breakdowns. In the 2016 Masters, defending champion Jordan Spieth held a 5-shot lead at the turn during the final round. He finished 3 shots out of the lead. Spieth was 22 years old at the time, attempting to become only the 4th player in history to win consecutive green jackets. He made the turn on Sunday with one of the largest final round leads in tournament history. The collapse began with a bogey on the 10th and another on the 11th. He arrived at the par 3 12th still leading by 1 shot. At approximately 5:37 p.m., he stood over his tee shot with a 9-iron. His caddy, Michael Greller, reminded him to commit to the shot. The ball came up short, hit the bank, and rolled back into Rays Creek. From the drop zone, he hit his next shot heavy, taking a large divot. The ball reached the water again. Before it landed, Spieth had already turned away and was asking Greller for another ball. He finished the hole with a quadruple bogey 7, having put 2 balls in the water during a 5-shot swing of roughly 30 minutes. On the walk to the 13th tee, he told his caddy, "Buddy, it seems like we're collapsing." He lost the tournament by 3 strokes to Danny Willett. He became the first player in Masters history to lose a 5-shot back 9 lead on Sunday. A similar Sunday breakdown had occurred 5 years earlier. In the 2011 Masters, 21-year-old Rory McIlroy began the final round with a 4-shot lead. He finished tied for 15th after a closing round of 80. McIlroy had led the tournament wire to wire. He opened with a course record-tying 65 on Thursday and was still ahead by 1 shot walking to the 10th tee on Sunday. His drive on the 10th hooked sharply left into a stand of pine trees the caddies referred to as the pipes. The ball ricocheted off a tree and came to rest between 2 private cabins approximately 50 yards left of the fairway, in an area not normally seen on television broadcasts. He made triple bogey, 7 on the 10th, 3 putted for bogey on the 11th, and 4 putted from inside 12 feet for a double bogey on the 12th. His drive on the 13th went into Rays Creek. McIlroy signed for an 8 over par 80 that included 6 shots lost over 3 holes. Charles Schwartzel won the tournament at 14 under. McIlroy later described the round as the most important day of his career. It would be 14 years before he won at Augusta. A different kind of collapse occurred on the same par 3 12th that Spieth had struggled with. In the 2020 Masters, played in November due to the pandemic, defending champion Tiger Woods made a 10 on the 12th hole during the final round. It was the highest single-hole score of his professional career, recorded across more than 23,000 career holes on the PGA Tour. Woods was already out of contention. The tournament was being played without spectators. On the same hole where 4 of his competitors had hit balls into Rays Creek a year earlier, a sequence that had helped him win his 5th green jacket, Woods now faced a shifting wind. His 8-iron tee shot came up short and rolled back into the water. His wedge from the drop zone also reached the water. His next attempt flew the green into the back bunker. From an awkward stance with the ball below his feet, he sculled the bunker, shot back across the green into the creek for a 3rd time. After taking a drop in the bunker and splashing out, he 2-putted from 15 feet for a septuple bogey 10. After the round, he said, "I committed to the wrong win." He added, "This sport is awfully lonely sometimes. No one is going to bring you off the mound or call in a sub." Woods birdied 5 of his last 6 holes to finish at 1 under. Dustin Johnson won the tournament at 20 under, a Masters scoring record. 2 years earlier, another defending champion had recorded a comparable score on a different hole. In the 2018 Masters, Sergio Garcia made a 13 on the par 5 15th in the opening round. The score tied the highest single-hole total in the tournament's history. Garcia was 2 over for the day when he reached the 15th, the same hole where he had made an eagle in the final round of the 2017 Masters to help force a playoff he would win. His drive went 320 yards down the fairway. His 6-iron from 206 yards landed on the green, but spun back down the false front and into the water. From the drop zone, his next 4 wedge shots produced the same result: 5 consecutive balls into the pond. After the 5th, he held the green with his 11th shot and made the putt for an octuple bogey 13. Officials had reportedly begun counting his remaining golf balls. Garcia shot 81 and missed the cut. He was the second consecutive defending Masters champion to do so. In his post-round comments, he said it was the first time in his career he had made a 13 without missing a shot. Nick Faldo, commentating, said, "1 year on from playing the hole of his life, he has played the most embarrassing hole of his life." A different kind of breakdown had occurred during the opening hole of the 2016 Masters. 4-time major champion Ernie Els 6-putted from inside 3 feet on the par 4 first. He recorded a 9 on the hole, the highest opening hole score in the 80-year history of the event. Els was 46 years old and playing in his 23rd Masters. He had publicly struggled with the putting yips for several months. His playing partners in the first round were world number 1 Jason Day and Matt Kuchar. He missed the first green with his approach and chipped to within 3 feet. He then missed 6 consecutive putts. The final 2 were hit one-handed. The Masters live scoring system temporarily failed during the sequence. In his post-round comments, Els said, "It's hard to putt when you've got snakes in your head." He also said, "I couldn't get the putter back. I was standing there. I've got a 3-footer, I've made thousands of 3-footers, and I just couldn't take it back." Jason Day, who had watched the sequence from close range, said it was the first time he had seen anything like it. Els shot 80 in the opening round and missed the cut. The final entry on this list is the moment that decided the 2019 Masters. Francesco Molinari began the final round with a 2-shot lead. He finished tied for 5th as Tiger Woods won by 1 stroke. Molinari was the reigning Open champion and had defeated Woods directly on the final day of that event a year earlier at Carnoustie. He was paired with Woods and Tony Finau in the final group. In an early morning Sunday start, moved up due to forecasted storms. Through the first 11 holes of the final round, Molinari had recorded only 1 bogey on the day. He arrived at the par 3 12th, still leading by 1. His tee shot, played with an 8-iron, came up short and rolled into Rays Creek. Woods, hitting next, played safely to the left side of the green and made par. Molinari made double bogey. The lead changed hands. After a birdie on the 13th, Molinari arrived at the par 5 15th, tied with Woods. A poor drive forced him to lay up. His 3rd shot found the water. He made another double bogey. Woods birdied the same hole. Molinari closed with a 74. Woods won at 13 under. His 5th Masters title and his first major championship in 11 years. Jack Nicklaus, watching the broadcast from a boat in the Bahamas, later said the moment Molinari's tee shot found the water on the 12th was when he knew Woods would win. Each of these 6 players entered the Masters with realistic prospects of winning, each left having recorded a result that remains part of the tournament's competitive history. Augusta National continues to produce these moments at the Masters each April.